All right, we're having some technical difficulty. It looks like I don't know if my stream is. You guys are watching it. Anyone's watching or not? Thumbs up in the chat room if you got that working. I don't necessarily have any agenda for today, but we can continue on. I guess would be what I would maybe possibly will do. There's definitely a burnout factor coming along here, so I just have to think about maybe I need to reconsider. It's always fun to do burgers. We've done this before. It's kind of good though. You can't go wrong with burger ads. All right, but I don't know if I'm going to do burger ads. So for some reason I don't want to do burgers anymore. I kind of burned out on burgers, you know. Natalia's there. Okay, hey, so you can see me. Good. Good. I wasn't sure anyone could see me because I'm having technical. It says I got some technical problems going on. But yeah, so maybe we'll do some kind of another watercolor here. I don't know about you, but you know, I've probably been watching the election results, but they will not. There's no resolve yet. You know, it's not going to happen for probably another day. Maybe tonight, maybe, but I kind of don't think so. So might as well get on with our lives for a little bit. Mexican market magazines. Well, I got some. I have the Vallarta. I have the Vallarta ads. Let me throw this. These I'm not going to use this. You know, I'm in Los Angeles, so you know we have a lot of Hispanic Mexican markets. This is the. Is this Vallarta? Yeah, Vallarta. This is our Vallarta flyer. What happened? Did something happen? Did I hear something? I heard something. Are we still here? I guess we're all right. Okay, we're still going. I heard some weird sound. What was that? Okay, I guess we're still good. All right. Okay, we're just having some. Yeah, so this is the Vallarta. There's a lot of Spanish. It's a combination, mostly Spanish, with what is that sound? Is that this? Maybe it's that. Okay, maybe that's what it is. All right, so I have that. I'm getting close to burnout on this idea, but it's also endless fun. It's kind of fun. I think I did this already. Did I not? I did something similar already. All right, so we have some choices to maybe decide on here. Let me just kind of go through some more. They keep coming too, you know. These various ads. This is Aldi. You guys have Aldi? There's one somewhere by our house, but I never made it out there. But it's like a not very good ads. Not a good ad. Flyer's terrible, frankly. But looks like they sell other stuff besides food. Anyway, why am I getting that sound? All right, well, I'm not going to worry about it. What did I do with that last? Oh, okay, put that there. This is SK Markets, Super King Market. From around the world. This is from around the world. Not very appetizing, but that's maybe good. That is not very appetizing. Okay, I guess it's the camera making the sound. The camera's making some sound. What is going on? I think it's losing its mind or something. Maybe that's what it is. I think. Oh, yeah, that's probably what it was. It was losing its contact. All right. Okay. Let's turn it back on. I think that could have been it. Singles ads. Yeah, I know. I thought about that. I thought about doing some singles ads. I did, but then it'd be kind of, you know, I just got to feel like, you know, sometimes you enter into that, you know, then you start, like, you can start doing pornography, you know, next thing you know. I don't know if I mean, not that not that I haven't done that before or entered into it. I'm not there yet with it, but that's an option. Yeah, that's always an option. I have like my junior high school yearbook where actually I'm not in the yearbook, but I have, you know, it's like, how like a lot of times people, you know, you end up, you know, going to the high school or junior high school and you end up getting a copy of the yearbook, and for some reason you never got into the yearbook, you never got your picture taken. But anyway, I have, stream is a little choppy, I know. We're having some technical difficulty. But yeah, sure. I like music. All right, but we're having some technical problems, so just I don't know what to say other than we're just gonna hang in here and rattle off stuff. But anyway, I do have my junior high school yearbook, and my junior high school is predominantly black junior high school, so there's only like one or two white people in the pictures, you know. And then ironically, I'm not even in the picture because I did, for some reason, didn't take the photo. But I have that, and I thought, oh, that'd be kind of cool to do. And then I was like, I don't know. There's a lot in the fact that we come on through thick or thin, and so I guess that's where we are at this juncture in time and place. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm just kind of organizing my mess just a tad bit and throwing away stuff. Maybe we'll make a decision on what to paint, which could be coming on here any second. Here. Any minute. Any minute now. That would be cool. That would be cool to what? What would be cool, Natalia? What would be cool? I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Fresh. Smart and final. Fresh. Okay, so we did that one yesterday. Okay, so we're kind of narrowing it down, maybe narrowing some ideas here. Let's see. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I might want to just consider doing one item, but that seems kind of no fun. Yearbook drawings would sound cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be interesting in a weird way, but you know, I think the problem is, okay, this could be a problem because I'm like a white guy and I'd be ending up painting all these black people, you know, from junior high school days. Obviously, there is the connection. I have a connection. It's not like, you know, like I knew some of these people and you know, I went to school with them. I mean, there's a reason for why I would draw it or paint them, but You know, it's screwed up. You have to make a decision like, well, maybe I shouldn't do that. You know, because I would, or like you said, oh, you should paint personal files, or you know, like you know, the personals section with the people, you know, with the faces. You know, then that becomes sexist. Yes, you know, like, you know, can't even make a movie, and it's always safe. It's safe just painting fruit. I'm safe just painting fruit. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's things you think about or you worry about. You shouldn't have to worry about it, or you shouldn't think about it, but it's okay. Or, you know, it's a healthy premise to think about. It's nothing wrong with that. It's good to think about it. Maybe should you stay or should you go? It's okay. It's not necessarily you know, just to consider if it's whatever is fun. But you do understand. You understand where I'm coming from. I don't know. The thing is, you do wonder that every once in a while. I don't usually worry about it too much, but occasionally things like that will come up, and I go, well, maybe I'll leave that alone and not paint, you know, or do something with that, because it seems like I'm blah blah blah. It is intuition. But, you know, like this idea that I got into doing right now, already I saw on Instagram someone posted that there was somebody in Holland doing something similar, where they got you know, sort of obsessed over painting the ads from the local supermarket. So, you know, I think I was mentioning that yesterday. It's like no matter what you do, you're gonna there's always gonna be someone that did something similar to what you did or do, and you just can't worry about it that much. You just you'll have your own take, you know. Holland sucks. I don't know, you know, like with what we got going on politics right now, it'd be nice to maybe be in Holland or some other country right now in a weird way. But maybe this is will be resolved. But it looks like we kind of have a sort of a kind of like a rat in a corner right now, and it's just they're not just gonna walk away. They're gonna go down fighting, and so it doesn't look good in the near future. But I think at some point it will clear itself up. I think we got some clouds ahead. I think we got some clouds ahead. But I don't. You know, at the same time, I just don't see it materializing in anything more than just, you know, a couple of storm clouds here and there. There's bound to be some storm clouds here and there. You know, frustration, you know, blah blah blah. And there's bound to be some disgruntled voters, supporters of either side, frankly, either side, you know, because either side could still win this, you know. Doesn't look like that's the case, but it could be the case. And so there's going to be maybe some and it's sad because, you know, I don't think we've ever had such a person. It comes down to this person that creates such an effect on everybody, you know, either so positive or so negative. And that's just bad. That's just kind of bad optics when you have someone that has that is able to generate so much support and anger. That's just not good, you know. You're not gonna get that with someone like Biden. You know, Biden is not gonna be, you're not going to get hordes and hordes of people like going to defend them till they die to support Biden. But then you're not going to have a bunch of war-torn, people running around either. So anyway, that's my my political opinion at the moment, or my commentary. So I think we'll be better. We'll be really better off. But it might not happen anytime soon. Even if we January 24th or whatever, you put in a new president, that might come and go, and we still might be fighting this with this character. I mean, this guy is truly like a some kind of character in some Shakespeare play or something. Just the most. Of course, I'm not a supporter. I mean, I know I got my buddy Eric J. Well, I know him enough to call him a buddy, but he's a big supporter. So at the same time, okay, I lost my train of thought, but whatever. Yeah. Forget your shout outs, man. You come in with your shout outs a few more times, and we'll just ban you from the chat room. Stinking up the chat room with your ridiculous nonsense. I am in control of the chat room. I am in control of my feed. Natalia, wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the support. I don't know why this doesn't turn on automatically. It's supposed to turn on automatically. If it doesn't, I will manually turn it on. I'm your Trumpy bear, says Eric J. Montoya. You're the only Trump supporter that I know, that I call a friend. I probably could have and probably do have other friends that are Trump supporters. I just don't know. I might actually have a family member. Okay, let me just turn this on. Turn it on. And thank you to Natalie for the super chat contribution to this program. We're here every day for the most part, Monday through Friday at various times of the day, usually in the late afternoon when the sun's going down. Been doing it that way. For years I was doing the show at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I for some reason, I don't know, I burnt out on that time period, and I started to enjoy just not doing the show like at all. And so I took a break from doing it, because I was doing it for I've been doing the live streamings for about 10 years. But so I took about a good, maybe almost a year off, and then I came back because I was like bored out of my mind, and so I kind of got back into doing these streams and thinking I would do them better, and turns out I'm not doing them any better. I'm consistently doing them the same way I always do them, which is kind of DIY or DIY shitty. It's as much as I want to make it better, as much as I want to make things better, I can only do what I can do, and that's somewhat limiting. Anyway, so there you have it. But anyway, I've been getting back to my long-winded statement. Is it a statement? Anyway, I'm doing them in the evenings, and usually when the sun's going down. That seems to be. I thought maybe that would be good, and so. In the summer, the sun was going down at 8. Now, we have daylight savings time. The sun's going down at 6. So I've been kind of been doing that, kind of like because I've been doing the sunset. You guys know about the sunset retractor? The sunset retractor. You can get a sunset retractor at sunsetretractor.com. For you ever have like an area in the backyard where the sun just you can't enjoy the afternoon sun or being outside because the sun is beating down on you. Well, you can get a sunset retractor it's connected to your wall, and you can retract a little, like an awning. It's a retractable awning. It's called Sunset Retractor. Right, I'm just pretending like I have some kind of ad for you. There's no ad. I'm just making this stuff up. But I am, of late, been doing the show at sunset for the most part. That was sort of my fake sponsorship. I was looking into, people said, oh, you should do a podcast. And I was like, yeah, I've been thinking about doing a podcast. And then I kind of look into it and I go, I don't know. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to start. There's like a million different places. But there is a place called, this place is free. It's free, and they're owned by Spotify, which is, a gigantic operation. It's called Anchor.fm. You ever heard of them? And you are able, one is supposed to be, it's all free. It's all free. And I don't know how it's supposed to be free. I haven't figured out how that even works, but they have a thing inside it. So I'm kind of looking, I haven't really looked into it. I just looked into it like for about 10 minutes, pretending to be looking into it. But they have a wonderful little fun thing you can do, and that is you can like read ads that could play inside your podcast, so that you could like maybe make money, And I think they claim that it's hard to imagine how they're supposed to make money. I think they claim that they make money based on if you make money kind of deal. So I'm not sure what that's about. All right, let's paint TV. I'm not really painting, am I? I'm thinking about it though. We're kind of. I've talked about this all the time. It's your studio. They talk about your studio being messy, and how most artists tend to have pretty much messes. A lot of them do, and how that's kind of healthy and whatnot. But at the same time, it gets out of hand, and so I got a bunch of stuff here that I need to probably store or maybe just even get rid of. But anyway, so I'm kind of keen on organizing my mess a little bit. Will not last terribly too long, I'm sure, but it is on the agenda, and I guess I'm thinking about it right now. So we look at the election map. It's still stuck, It's still stuck. I don't think they've updated this one though. Boy, it looks like Trump's going to lose Georgia. It looks like. I mean, it's down to like 3,000 votes. He should probably win North Carolina, and then Virginia too. Probably lose Nevada, and probably lose Arizona, though. They don't know about Arizona, I guess, technically. So that's the election update. It is kind of nice. I went back to looking at that just for a second, and kind of like Well, it's weird because like the first night, weren't you? I was kind of depressed, and I still am kind of depressed, frankly, about this whole thing because I don't feel like we're over it, even if either side, frankly, wins. We'll never hear the end of it, but it does feel as though we're still in the middle of this for a long time, even when we get the results, which possibly we might have some official result. I doubt it tonight. I don't think it's going to happen tonight. Austin M. Nice. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into why my automatic thing doesn't work, but we'll just turn it on anyway. Turned on got the disco ball working for us here tonight. Party. What are we painting? Says Zoltar227. I'm in a weird mode right now. I'm not sure I want to paint, get started on a painting, but then I'm feeling like I could and should, because that's my obligation to you. But I just don't know what I'm gonna paint. I'm a little bit burnt on this idea of painting these ads, but I'm not totally burnt. And I could easily get into it, and it's just I have to, do it, which is, easier said than done, and it's a lot more funner, You like the ad, says Austin. Well, thank you. It is fun. I do not deny. But there's now I'm started like entering into repetition potentially. Or like, repeating the same idea a little bit, and nothing wrong with that. It's just like, am I going to paint some more grapes again? Like I already painted grapes. I'm not going to paint grapes, though I'm tempted to. I mean, it's interesting because these are the same ads that they put out every week. It's just, what's that? Really appreciate the spatial organization of your studio. This is where the stuff gets done. See, that's again, there's something to be said about the mess. And you look at well, there's all types of studios or artist spaces, and more times than not, it's usually a pretty messy operation. Paint products that don't go together. That's putting too much thought, Austin. I'm not into thinking sometimes. I think I do best by just copying what I'm seeing. I come from that as an artist, but shoot. What am I talking about? I mean, I go both ways. Yeah, I swing both ways. Yes. But that's like more thought. I have to put more thought into it if I have to do that. But that's a valid point. Yeah, I was kind of thinking of that. Maybe just arbitrarily do them. Instead of being so loyal to the particular ad, just pick and choose whatever the hell makes me feel happy. Whatever gets you through the day. Kill Duffs instead of Vons and Ralphs. Yeah, maybe. It's a good idea. I have to put some thought into it. Actually, I was just thinking of just doing, maybe focusing on one thing. I'll probably just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just going to go back to doing what I'm doing. The 14th ad from the top. Yeah, that's always a good idea. Just kind of arbitrarily mathematical arbitration. All right, well, let's see if I can kind of even muster any energy to do anything. That's always the first step, is just to get something going. So let's just maybe get something going, because that's always gonna be first and foremost in us getting going here. Let's put this to the picture frame. It's kind of a somewhat makeshift setup. All right. Okay. Now what do I do? Well, let's get let's get a sheet of paper. Put this off to the side here. Give me another sheet of paper. Uh-oh. It's all right. By the way, we're still waiting on updating these states, and North Carolina, Georgia, Pennsylvania. Now I could color these guys in. That's their done deal. And then I already colored in Arizona, because that's what they say already, some people. So, but we'll just wait until it's finished. Okay, so I just kind of see what I got here. I got this one. That's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, I got I might have an idea. Let me get some more paper here. Need another sheet of paper. Okay, I got an idea that I might try, because now these guys are kind of long. They're long sheets, But what if I got it all on the sheets? Well, then they would be roughly about half. They would be half of the sheet. So just for fun, let's try to do a long sheet. Maybe I'll do this one. Or I could do this one. This one's good. Look how beautiful that is. See, because it's not really, it's kind of more like here. Sheet. I don't know, is it quite, it's almost here too. It's almost like half. I'm going to just rip the thing in half. Is this pop art? Yeah, I think so. Maybe. And maybe it's pop art. This, by the way, is how you rip watercolor paper without maybe, using a scissors. You can just go back and forth a whole bunch, and then you can just kind of hand rip it. And that will keep kind of the decollage. If you're careful, you do it enough. See, so that looks better. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm trying to show you, but that what I just did was the way to cut a piece of watercolor paper. Probably any kind of paper, but watercolor in particular, because then you could kind of keep a beautiful decollage, which I'm a fan of. I got no doubt I'm a fan of that idea. I like the decal. Okay, so now what am I doing? I don't know. Now it's almost like I can almost actually just do it right here on the sheet here. I don't think I want that one though. Maybe I want to try a different one. I don't know what I'm doing. It's good. Promise. Promises. What's this? This is kind of good actually. Kind of like this one. I gotta figure out what am I gonna do. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do? Let's see. How's that camera feed? Are we any kind of camera shot here? Let's see. It's better. Where's my mic? Oh, my mic's over here. Okay. Let's see if I have any ideas here. I kind of, like I said, there's a little burnout factor here. Should I do that? Should I do it? I could. Let's see if there's another. Something will start talking to me, you know, something will say, hello. Oh, maybe the beef, the carnitas section here. This is intense, this page. Look how crazy that page is. Isn't that crazy, that page? What I just do that whole page would be crazy. Let's just see if that works. That's a weird deal. Doesn't really, kind of almost doesn't fit unless I just get rid of that section. No, it's too small, too small. Not feeling it. Okay, let's try this side. What's this side? This side looks a little more possible. But I think I'm still too, I cut the page, maybe it needs to be a little wider. Yeah, it's endless, the possibilities. Let me see. Maybe I shouldn't have ripped the page. Now I'm wondering why did I even rip the page like that? I thought I was onto something with that. Proportionally, this page is not really the same size. I know that. So I'm already in I got a problem there. But I also have an interesting battle. And I think I'm going to lock in. We're going to lock the chips here on this idea. Okay? Let's try this out. I think I need to get some fresh water. Let me get some fresh water. Water. Be right back. All right, we're back. Let's put some water here. Let me put some thought into this if I can rack my head figuring this one out. I'm not sure if I should do it this way or not. What should we do? Or we just kind of go like that. That might be in more. It is really that. It is really a long. I think we'll just kind of try. This is what you call trial and error. Just do it, trial and error. You know what? I need some fresh colors. Let's put some blue down and some yellow. Yellow. All right, some yellow. Get this color here with this yellow ochre. I guess we could use some yellow ochre. We could just pretty much use kind of fresh out of all the colors actually. Alizarin crimson, I kind of have some there, I guess. What else we want to put down there? Oh, that orange is good for something. Get some orange there. What else? Red, yellow, blue. I mean, for now that'll be good. Okay, so now let's map it out. Let's quadrant off our areas here. So we need some blue first of all. And the blue is going to be starting up here. You just got to jump in and do it, you know. Just jump in. Jump in, my friends. That's what you got to do. Just jump in. I ordered some larger watercolor paper, and so I'm thinking, you know, I want to even go larger, like really large. Well, somewhat large. We'll see. We'll see if I can pull it off. So if I go down to about right, this is going to be a block. That's a block. That's a block. This is a block. So then this is the end of the blue. Okay, that's going to work. Now we could draw this with a pencil. But that would take, we'd be doing this forever. And there's a lot to be said about just jumping in. I'm a big fan of just jumping in on it anyway, so. Okay, so that's gonna be all blue. Let's just kind of, that's all, forget about that. Let's get the red section. Oh, I need some fresh red. See, now I'm kind of excited by what we got going on here. Where's our red? Oh, didn't get the red in. Let's get the red going. That's not red. That's... Are we out of red? No, that's red here. I got some red here. Ah, Seth, don't be afraid. Jump in. Jump in. I'm a big arches watercolor guy myself. I love using this paper. And then you get kind of spoiled with it, and then you kind of don't want to use any other brand. And you'll notice there's a difference in the other brands out there. I mean, some of them are equal or as good or better, maybe, but there's a whole bunch of them that are terrible. One brand that I'm not a big fan of, Strathmore. Pretty bad maker of paper altogether, I'd say. They probably make something good. Their watercolor paper is not so good, at least from my experience. Well, it's more of a student grade, you know. Maybe that's what it is. Generally speaking, student grade paint is usually pretty bad. Though I can't tell the difference with student grade acrylic paint and professional acrylic paint, but there must be a difference. I just don't know what that is. Okay, this is like a chess game. Just kind of let you know how I'm feeling about this. So I got plenty of space down here. I can exaggerate this, I guess. That's what I'll do. Now this ad is from Viarta. No, it's from El Super. El Super. Oh, nice. Yeah, El Super. I don't know where that is. Somewhere around here. Well, we have no shortage of supermarkets. You gonna stop on the beer and just... All right. Okay, so now let's see. Got to do this thing here. That's what we got to do. We got to figure this out. It's a block. Put it all the way to the closest. I didn't take into account that I can cheat on the, even though the proportion is a little too thin or whatever, I'm able to figure out how to make up for it. So it's all good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so that's the bottom. We'll come back. That's overall a darker thing altogether now. I'm gonna give some lines to know where I'm at. But basically now there's a lot of yellow everywhere. But I'm not gonna worry about, well, I guess I'll worry about something. Jumping jellyfish? No, I'm just painting. I've been doing a series sort of late, painting advertisements that we get put in the mail, you know. Anyway, so this one's gonna be an interesting one. I'm already kind of burnt out on the idea. No, I'm not. I was just kidding. No, it's good times. Okay, so what I'll do next is I'm gonna put the yellow everywhere. Yeah, let's do the yellows. That will help set me up. There's kind of 4 rows, but see, there's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then there's 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they really, they went crazy on us. Okay, so but we're gonna put these. I don't know if I might screw up. That's good. Could be good. Let's do this one for starters, since I can just sit down and enjoy the ride. Whoops, it's more like that. One, two, three, four. Got a little too big on that one. There's no going back though. Uh-oh. Okay. This one. All right, that's kind of a little off. That's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about a thing. It can be wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. It definitely could be wrong. All right, I gotta stand. I gotta stand. Oh man. Okay. It's probably just as well I'm standing. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. All right, let's get it going here. Put you over there. Okay, what are we gonna do this? Oh man, it's out of hand. It's out of crazy. You got this, John. I think I'm screwing it up. Damn it. It's okay though. We'll just shoot. Losing it. It's alright. It's alright if you lose it. It's okay. It's gonna be alright. I think I just added an extra one here. One too many, you know, I kind of went crazy on these. That happens. One, two, three, four, five. Let's see if we get five in here. Whoops, running out of space. Too much space. Let's see. 4, 5. You feeling that yellow, huh? You feeling that yellow, guys? There's lots of yellow. All right, we got kind of did the yellow everywhere. The signs. I say kind of because I'm sure there's some fixing here, and there. This is kind of not much yellow right here. It's kind of wimpy on the yellow. You know, when you stand versus when you sit and paint, you tend to put more paint. You're a little more. You get a little more oomph in your painting. As you can see, when I was sitting down, these were the things that I did, and they were kind of wimpy in color. All right. All right, here we go. All right, well, the next step is painting in the various guys. You know, I might not have this finished tonight, so I might work on this tomorrow, I think. But we'll get a quiet way into the, you know, quite a ways into it, you know. Okay, so this is gonna be some watermelon. Okay. These are some cucumbers, some squash also. Okay. Down here is some bananas and limes. Not really sure how that, I made a decision on that. Okay. And there's just some more Italian or Mexican squash, calla. These are some whatever, something here. Okay, some grapes. All things green. Okay, we kind of did all things green there. kind of burnt out now, but that's all right. It's okay. Let's sit down and do some of the other elements here with just what you got. That's some beer. I guess some Bud Lights, Ultra Michelob Ultras. There. Don't even worry about it being right. Just kind of blocking in. Tendency with watercolor though is to be like, oh, I can't be careful, man. Don't mess it up. I had I tend to leave a lot of white on my watercolors, but I had like a stain on there, and then someone bought something, and I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? I just put watercolor paint. I put white on top of it, and it was fine. It's not the end of the world, Stop being so precious, with what you got, So it's just one way to look at it, I guess. Okay. Anyway, feels good to just sit down and paint as opposed to stand. I was kind of getting tired there. Yeah, I'm usually always like, yeah, I gotta exercise. You know what? Lately, I haven't been exercising. I've been lagging. Okay. I don't know what the hell. Those are some Red Bulls or something. Maybe that's what they are. And this is some weird thing too. Let's get that. Okay, this is something else. That's something else. Something else. Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming, all these possibilities, choices, but the trick I find with watercolors is you are overwhelmed, sure, but you can kind of slowly, with a lot of water, add your choices, your colors, and slowly block in, and then you can block in, and like you would with oil paint, and because of that, you can kind of get going, and again, you can make some mistakes. Where is this one going? Okay, I guess it's this here. This is the liquor department. Looks like. Oh, it's all kind of abstract, which is good. Good for me, that is. It's good for me. Okay, let's move on to the fruits up there. Don't even know what this stuff is. Oh, these are from the bakery. Some donuts. All right. So we're humming along here with just sort of a block in a sense, with the various doodads that we're going to try to depict. But I kind of sense that I'm not going to get it all figured out here today. It's a little complex, but you never know. And then there's the more writing that we're not going to get to, or I don't see myself getting to. But we got a good run here. We got a good run here. Simplicity. Keep that simplicity going, and next thing you know, you got something going here. What is that stuff? That's brown sugar. Oh, they put brown sugar in these little, like, kind of like dildo looking things. I've seen those for years. I've seen them. I never really knew what they were. That's brown sugar, it says. I don't know about dildos, but they kind of look like a dildo. Kind of made me realize they kind of look like dildos. Okay, these are some peanuts, and this is, I don't know what the hell that is. It's something. I'm not gonna worry about what it is. I'm just gonna paint it. Let's get this red here. I don't know about you, but it's nice to just, be painting and escaping. It's good times. Okay, these are some pomegranates up here. Let's get those. Some tomatoes. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It's okay. But like I said, I'm not going to finish this today, so we'll come back into it tomorrow. And if I do, I'll come on and stream maybe. Most likely I'll stream it live. I think I can imagine. Why not? Even if come on earlier than my usually late afternoon thing. We'll see. We shall see. Carrots. Those are some carrots. Let's get some carrots here. Some orange carrots. There you go. These are some elote. Corn on the cob. Now there's just some potatoes. Red tomatoes, potatoes. They look like it. Papa Blanca and Roja potatoes. White and red potatoes. These are some yams. Okay. What else we got? Oh, this is some. Oh, I had this, so let's just gotta give it some extra. Come back in for it. Another pass. There's some apples here. Beautiful apples. Persimmons. This is kiwis. Are kiwis from New Zealand, or do they come other places? I was wondering about that. Okay, this is papaya. Papaya. Ooh. Never understood how to enjoy papaya very well. I just never got into the papayas, you know. Let's see, this is guavas. Oh, we have some guavas. I have some guava tree. It stinks when the fruit is very smelly. But guava and cheese is good. Little pastries, guava and cheese pastries. Okay, I think kind of. Oh, what's this one? This is some whatever. This is some onions up here. Okay. Some more onions. Some white onions. Okay. All right, so we kind of addressed everything. All the little elements. We addressed all the little elements. I'll come back in and put the numbers inside the box. And I don't know. A void. Don't know. I don't know about a kiwi bird. I'm not familiar with a kiwi bird. All right. I think before I close up shop, I want to make this little section blue. But I need to decide where everything is going with these little guys. That's yellow. Okay, some chicken. There, chicken. Got something else here, some more goodies. Some beef stuff. This is some kind of a banana leaf. That's what that is. That's pretty cool. And then this is some peppers. All right, so it turned out I did go one more than I needed to, but that's okay. I think I can maneuver my way around that problem. Maybe not. I could just cheat, add another element to the problem. Could do that. That's a good question. Who's going to know the difference? If you know what I mean. Let's just put some here. I don't know what it is. We'll just put it there. Okay. And then this is Pala Ta Manaliza, whatever. Okay. Now, let's fill that in with some dark blue. Everything in that area, dark blue. With a little bit of red. Here we go. This is going to be fun. Okay, it's going to be all right. Just kind of fill this area in, everything. That's kind of a purple. That's okay. It's a beautiful color. Is it not? Yes, it is. It's a very beautiful color. So if it's a beautiful color, then it's okay. There you go. Work that out. I'm not going to worry about the lettering up there. Just fill that area in. I don't who was asking about that they were, or saying that they admitting that they were afraid of using the Arches watercolor paper, and I'm assuming that they're afraid of wasting the paper because it's a little expensive in general compared to just, I guess, regular paper or any other kind of regular watercolor paper. But in the end, you got to be willing to blow it and ruin your paper and overwork it. You got to be willing to do that. And you just get better at understanding what it's going to do for you, the watercolor and the paper. But it's the best paper around. You just got to be willing to ruin your paper, and overdo it. Anyway, so it's just a matter of understanding. Not that I'm no expert. I'm still figuring it out. But I get lucky. That's the only thing I could say is that I'm lucky, or I get lucky. And then that just that little bit of luck compounds, and it keeps you going. It keeps you trying to maybe do it some more, kind of deal. Because if you get no luck in your working with whatever medium or paint or whatever you're trying to do, you're not going to really want to do it again, kind of thing. That's just general thing. Like I'm not going to write a novel. I hate writing. I'm not going to do it. So painting would be the same situation for anybody or everyone. You're not gonna do it unless you like doing it. But if you do like painting in general, and you think you like watercolor, you just have to be willing to go through the paper and make mistakes and ruin the paper and all that stuff. Okay. I see a kiwi bird is from New Zealand. But what about the kiwi fruit? Is the kiwi fruit from New Zealand is the question. Well, we could keep going. I'm just, part of me is forever burnt out on doing anything, but we got a nice start. Nice start. And what I'm going to do is we'll come back, and when I do come back tomorrow, depending on what time I come on, it might be earlier than later, but we'll see. I'll be coming back and putting in the lettering, for the various things, 442, 1349, all these little numbers in the yellow boxes. I'm going to put the black in the yellow boxes. I'll do that, and then there's a bunch of little lettering there. I'll do that. That's basically kind of it. And then there's lettering here, there's lettering here, there's lettering there. The same thing here. There's also designations between the things, and then from there I will approach these little guys. So it's kind of a system for the process, and it. But I guess I'm in no hurry to finish it, and I don't have the energy to do so. So maybe if I came in today with the idea, I would have maybe been able to finish the damn thing. I don't know. It's okay to just work for an hour. It was about what I did. Don't feel. You don't have to feel like you have to finish everything. I have that issue sometimes. I always feel guilty, like, what am I going to do? Now I'm just going to watch TV now, right? Because I will. And I can't help it, I'm addicted to watching TV. So, particularly on a night like this where you're watching for you're waiting for them to go, dun, 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 dun. Election results. It's like the third day of election results, right? So it's kind of, yesterday. Well, I was kind of bummed yesterday. I think I'm still kind of bummed a little bit. I think there's hope, but maybe not. But I just don't think that if this guy is going to lose, there's just no way that he's going to be able to pull it off so that he wins. As much as he's been able to pull everything out of the hat, or rabbit out of the hat, this is it. This is you cannot change an election. From the people, change it. You're not going to change it. You're going to cause, this idiot is going to cause so much strife. What's up, Arthur Flowers? Oh man, thank you for the tip. Thank you for the support, buddy. what's that? Can you able to paint Bellante? Well, I don't know what that is. What's Bellante? What's that? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Ballo, and I don't know what you're saying. What does that mean? I'll wait a few. I was just about to sign off, you know, because I've been addicted to watching the sort of this election thing and seeing how that maybe we might have a result here, you know. But it might not happen tonight, actually. They say it's probably not going to happen tonight. They're not going to be a result tonight necessarily. Could be by tomorrow, though. I don't know. Oh, it's a Godzilla monster. Yeah? What, have you asked for that before or something? I mean, it's not really in the cards here tonight. I'm already about to sign off, and I've started this project that I'll finish tomorrow. I'm pretty much gonna finish it tomorrow. It's kind of fun, actually. I like, you know, I wasn't sold on the idea initially, right? And then I got into it, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I'm feeling it. So there you go. Feeling it. Next time, you want me to paint Godzilla, yeah? That would be fun, actually. I could see painting Godzilla. I've done that before. What I might try to do is, you know, so take your suggestions basically, and I've done that before. I burn out on that idea. I don't know why, because it gets all I don't know. I revisit those ideas. Those are fun ideas. They can be fun, those ideas. All right, well, I guess that is it. I want to thank Arthur for his support, along with Natalia and where are you? Austin. Thank you so much for your super chats. All right. I'm out of here. I'm going to watch the news. I'm going to watch CNN all night long. I don't know. Actually, you know, yesterday I was like, I was like, I don't want to watch this. This is nerve-wracking, you know. It is nerve-wracking. Then I buy in, I just dig into it, and I just end up watching it. Oh man, I've never heard of that, Arthur. The Bellante. Never heard of that. That is fascinating. Okay, you too, A. Voigt. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll come on, we'll stream again, and I'll probably finish this piece, and maybe I'll be a little more energetic. I don't know. I mean, I had some energy here today. I don't know. I kind of also burnt out, which is always, that happens. Anyway, well, we got started. So we got started on a project, and we'll finish this tomorrow. So that's good. That's a good thing. That feels good. Feels like I did something. And but I think as a nation, we're all, at least not everyone, I got to say, but a lot of people are devoting a lot of energy on this, on the election results that are never ending. And then people are being skeptical about the whole situation, and that's causing a new problem. But I think that they go that route. They're talking about, honestly, if they try to overturn the election, they try, and they even get the Supreme Court, which is in favor of 6-3 on their whatever, they're asking for full on. I don't know about civil war, but there would be full on civil unrest if they try to stay in power by using trickery. All right, so anyway, that's my thoughts for tonight. Not advocating it, of course, but it would be a matter of, it would probably happen. But I think I said earlier I was talking about this guy, our president. He's so damn divisive. People either love him or hate him, and because of that, we are going down the road of some serious battles that could be on the streets. I don't see it happening so much, in the cities, because it ain't going to happen in the cities so much, because I don't know where the battles will happen, but there will be some issues, maybe people taking up arms and stuff. I don't know, maybe, hopefully not. Thank you, Andrew. I feel good about the painting. I kind of hit a wall where I'm like, I can't. I was like, oh, how am I going to finish this tonight? I'm not going to finish it, though I could, but I'm burnt. I kind of have a burnt out feeling, and I guess I also been spending so much time watching this stupid election, and so I keep, like, oh, I'm just going to go watch this and. Watch the end of the world kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe it's not. They always say, oh, civil war. There's going to be a civil war again. I remember thinking about that years ago. It could be that way. It could happen, but I just don't know why or how that would really happen. I think more, common heads will prevail, or whatever that is, Basically, there's not going to be a civil war because of a mega, because of one person. Though this person is obviously very, got into a position of being very powerful, and is taking all the steps to retain the power and all that. But I just don't see a civil war, a long civil war based on one person's, because of the one person. There was civil war because of slavery. That was a big deal. This guy is just one guy. But they probably will make an attempt. I sense that there will be some form of resistance, and will it be violence? Will there be violence? Will there be, could be. Could be. That's why people are boarded up their businesses. Okay, well, anyway, I wish you all the best of luck. But this is very much on the minds of a lot of people here in the United States. I mean, I have friends in other parts of the world, and they're like, praying for you guys in America, in the United States. I'm like, oh man, yeah. Well, yeah. Thank you very much, and we'll get through it. I think, but people have to, again, this potential upheaval that people are worried of and all that. People have to remember, it you know, it's lunacy, you know, for just one person, for one, all because of this one person, we're going to go to that trouble? No. Now, slavery was worth going to having a civil war. We're not going to have a civil war for one person. That is the definition of lunacy. That is insanity. Not going to happen. At least I sure as hell hope not. And if that's the case, then we really do have the second coming of the Antichrist, or whatever the fuck that is, or, you know, the full-on evil spirits enveloping our existence, which is entirely possible. But I think enough, you know, peace-minded souls will keep that, you know, that route. Will dampen that reaction. You know, put water on it and calm our you know, these energies, these angers, and all that. And like I said, it's not a war worth going to for one person. You know, even the Dalai Lama said that they asked him, well, what was World War II a just war? And he kind of said it was World War II. You know, it was Hitler and shit. If you don't know what World War II was about. But then he was asked, well, what about, you know, going to the war with Iraq and all that? And he was like, nah, not, or he couldn't say if it was or wasn't, because it was many years ago. But he said time will tell on that. But, you know, he didn't. But even he knows, he you know, he's this spiritual leader, and he even knows that there's a time and place to go to war. This is not a war situation, but I think people are possibly thinking that it could, which is ridiculous, again, because it's not. We're not talking about, you know, abolishing slavery, you know. And I know we got this pandemic thing and making everyone extra crazy, especially crazy, you know. All right, enough of my banter and nonsensical at times and probably off-based thinking. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll do some more painting. We'll hang out and try to be light-spirited as opposed to bitter pill, poison pill. All right, I'll talk to you later. Again, thanks again for your support, and we'll try to come back. We'll be back again tomorrow. Tell your friends, Let's Paint TV. Greatest show on ever. No, maybe, could be. If we got some help, we'd give the greatest show. Let's get some writers. We need some writers. We need a production staff. Yeah, then would be the greatest show. All right. Hey, Voight, you are correct. No, I know, but it's exciting, and I guess what I'm saying is that it is exciting, and so that's why I'm kind of more inclined to be glued to the TV. Hey, Eric J. Montoya, my buddy, what's going on? I love you, man. Take care. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be all right. Good night. Sweet dreams. Nighty night.